Basel, Switzerland. July 2025. A packed stadium, a deafening roar. England's Lionesses battling Spain in the Euro final, the rematch the world had waited for. But as 60,000 fans focused on the field, one unexpected figure stole the spotlight. In the royal box, beside Prince William, sat 10-year-old Princess Charlotte, smiling, nervous, brave, and in that instant, the cameras turned. The nation gasped. This wasn't just a football match anymore. It was history, unfolding quietly in a little blue dress. There'd been no press alert, no hints from the palace. Yes, Prince William's attendance was known, a show of royal support for the Lionesses. But Charlotte, her presence was a secret, hidden until moments before kickoff. Then came the post. A single photo, just 2 words, "Let's go." Lionesses, subtle, intentional, and emotionally seismic. Because Charlotte wasn't there for ceremony. She was there to feel it, to be part of something bigger than a game. William didn't bring his sons, he brought her. That choice was deliberate, quietly revolutionary. It said, women's sports matter. It said, girls belong in moments of national pride. It said, this is who we are, and who we're raising. Charlotte didn't just attend, she witnessed. And in doing so, she stepped into the royal story, not as an accessory, but as a symbol of what's coming next. The next morning, headlines celebrated England's victory, but another post turned heads. The official message from the Prince and Princess of Wales: you were the champions of Europe, and we couldn't be prouder. Signed, W and Charlotte, 5 words. One seismic shift. For the first time, royal child wasn't just present, she was included. In an official message, in history, in legacy. No initials, no hiding, just Charlotte, front and center. 4 years, Charlotte has been in the frame. Birthday portraits, balcony waves, polite smiles beside her brothers. But this time was different. This wasn't posed. It wasn't polished. It was real. Charlotte, biting her lip during penalties, throwing her arms up after a goal, laughing at her dad, leaning in close, soaking it all in. She wasn't watching from the sidelines. She was living the moment and showing the world how much she cared. Asterisk, when Spain scored the first goal, Charlotte's face said it all. She winced, buried her head in her hands, and William leaned close, not as a prince, but as a father. In that moment, she wasn't royalty. She was just a little girl, caught in the emotion of the game, sharing a heartbreak with her dad and millions watching. Then came redemption, England's equalizer, and with it, Charlotte's joy. She jumped, she shouted, she forgot the cameras, and, for a second, the whole world saw it. A spark, a heartbeat, a future. She wore blue, royal blue. No crown, no sparkle, just elegance and intent. That dress wasn't loud, but it said everything. It nodded to tradition, to her family, to the history she represents. But the way she wore it, relaxed, unbothered, alive, showed who she might become. Charlotte didn't steal the show with perfection. She stole it with presence. She wasn't trying to inspire. She just did. After the match, King Charles issued a formal statement, signed, as expected. Charles are regal, traditional, predictable. Then there was the message from William and Charlotte, warm, human, shared. One was a crown, the other a connection to monarchies, one past, one future. And Charlotte, with a single signature, helped draw the line between them. Yes, England won. But Charlotte's presence was more than symbolic. It was a message to every girl watching. You belong here. In the front row. In the story. In the spotlight. She didn't give a speech. She didn't hold a flag. She just showed up, fully, honestly, unfiltered. And in doing so, she reminded us all that representation isn't about grand gestures. Sometimes, it's about who's invited into the moment and who's trusted to help shape it. In the end, it was just 5 words, W and Charlotte. But Those 5 words cracked open the door to something we hadn't seen before, a future queen, not waiting on the sidelines, but beginning, already, to speak. She's only 10. But in one night, she showed the world that history isn't always made in gold. Sometimes, it's written in ink, in silence, in presence, and in that presence, she didn't wave to history. She walked right into it. She didn't lift a trophy. She didn't wear a crown, but she left the world watching in awe.